for the opportunity, and I align myself with the quest by the Turkana representative raising this pertinent issue. Honorable Speaker, banditry is not a new phenomenon in this country. It began many years ago. It has refused to dissipate, and the government seems to be doing just lip service. I'm saying lip service because when there was something akin to a prayer in Nakuru, the leaders did implore upon the administration to send the military to these bandit-prone areas. Madam Speaker, the following day, even without the approval of this House, we saw tankers getting into Turkana and Samburu areas. That was a mere PR exercise, Honorable Speaker. Because I want to believe when people who are indoctrinated into banditry see real intervention by the military, they would run to Sudan. They would run to Somalia. They will not stage additional protests and carry out cattle rustling within this country. And therefore, I say that what we saw was a mere PR exercise, Madam Speaker. Now, as our government is busy carrying out PR exercises, people are losing lives. And now this problem has actually metamorphosed into something else, akin to cultish movement. Yesterday, a video went viral, even though, Madam Speaker, you have read something around it, but there was something that young people and young girls are having their private parts being chopped off, in addition to what they have been subjected to, Madam Speaker. It is said insecurity anywhere within our territorial boundaries is insecurity everywhere, the epicenter and the periphery alike. And therefore, we cannot sit pretty in this House, listening to lamentations by people from the north every time about insecurity. If we have a government that has failed to tame a bandit, just a bandit, this is a government that should be home yesterday, so that a proactive government, responsive to the plight of the people, can be put into office, Madam Speaker. So when our colleagues from Turkana speak, when our colleagues from Baringo speak, Samburu speak, it is upon all of us to rally behind them. Because what if they defeat government in areas where they live? They will be in Nyando constituency tomorrow. And therefore, this is not a problem that we can leave in the hands of those who are suffering. Our country must be rallied behind this cause universally. And we have to tackle it on land, air, and sea, if possible, so that these bandits can be subjected to justice. Madam Speaker, I know that even though the military carried out a PR stunt, immediately they landed in those areas. Some of the machines they are using, some of the trucks that they are using are so rickety that they only landed and became demobilized on the same day. One time, the Interior Cabinet Secretary, a man that we all have lots of respect for, was addressing a public baraza in a place, and bandits were actually burning people's houses less than a kilometer away. That is the minister in charge of security. If I was the minister, I can tell you nothing like that can ever happen. That I'm addressing a public baraza and you are burning homes. I will personally go in and eradicate you and neutralize all of them. And therefore, I'm challenging these people. This is not a laughing matter, Madam Speaker. Let us all rally behind, as leadership of this House, behind our people, so that this can be resolved once and for all. And if this government has failed the way they have, can they step aside so that Azimio gets into office and correct all the wrongs that have been perpetuated for way too long? I thank you, Madam Speaker.
The Honorable Timothy Toroi, Teach, member for Marakwet West.